What up, YouTube Live? How's it going? Let's just double check whether or not we're playing. I'm back. I'm back. Tonight, Sunday, January 9th, 2022. Um, just want to give you my brief reaction to the Golden Globes winners announcements. But let me double check here, see if we are on. What up, YouTube Live? How's it? Okay. We are on. Um, Golden Globes was not telecast tonight because, as you know, NBC is pissed off with them. NBC is upset because of the controversies that have surrounded or embroiled Hollywood Foreign Press Association. As I mentioned to you back on December 13th, when the nominations were announced by Snoop Dogg, it's not the same as like hashtag Oscar so white. It's not about the nominees. The nominations of Golden Globes are usually generally diverse, um, but it's about their membership, their leadership, and also controversy surrounding how they deliberately prevented certain journalists from joining in, even though those journalists or critics uh, actually qualify for membership at the HFPA, but they're like the gatekeepers, the powers that be at the HFPA is like, no, you can't be part of us. You can't sit in our table, the cool kids table. Um, so there's that as well, on top of the lack of diversity between the among the membership or and the leadership. Um, so and there's other stuff as well. But yeah, HFPA is in deep poo poo right now, so nobody wants to be friends with them. Even the celebrities don't want to be presenters at this year's ceremony. That's why they decided to do the whole thing closed door, private event, um, and they announced the winners on social media. It started at this past 6 p.m. and then it ended at 8 p.m. And I got to tell you, overall, just right off the bat here, I'm not happy with the results. But hey, these are indicators usually, right? Golden Globes winners are usually good indicators for who and which movie uh, is going to end up winning the Oscar, and it's not looking very promising at this point, with a few notable exceptions, of course. But let's go through the TV. This I got the email here, a full list of winners. Email press release from HFPA. So best perform. Can you see it? Let me make it bigger here. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role on television. That Korean old man in Squid Game, Oh Yang Soo. Fantastic performance, by the way. I love that Squid Game um, is getting the attention it deserves, man. That show was phenomenal. It was disturbing. It was not easy to watch, but it was awesome. Best performance by an actress in a supporting role on television, Sarah Snook for Succession. Great show, Succession. Go check it out. Sarah Snook is fantastic in that role, in that performance. So I'm happy for her. Best performance by an actor in a limited series, anthology series, or motion picture made for television, Michael Keaton for Dopesick. You have watched my review of Dopesick. Also a great show, a limited series, of course, one-off thing, and Michael Keaton is very, very good in that role as the doctor. Best performance by an actress in a limited series, anthology series, or motion picture made for television, Kate Winslet, Mare of Easttown. This thing is this was so predictable because Kate Winslet has been winning like awards left and right for this show, including this past Emmys this past year. Best television limited series, anthology series, or motion picture made for television, The Underground Railroad. That is surprising. I'm not angry about that, but I thought Mayor of Easttown was gonna win it, but they gave it to The Underground Railroad. Best performance by an actor in a television series, musical, or comedy, Jason Sudeikis, of course. Ted Lasso, no surprise there. Best performance by an actress in a television series, musical, or comedy, Jean Smart for Hacks, no surprise there either. Best television series, musical, or comedy, Hacks for HBO Max, no surprise there either. They also won Emmy for that same category. Best performance by an actor in television series, drama, Jeremy Strong, Succession. Best performance by an actress in a television series drama, Michaela J. Rodriguez for Pose. Best television series drama, Succession. So that is, you know, we all saw that coming a mile away. Everybody did. Okay, so now we get to the motion picture, the movies categories here. Best original song, the winner is No Time to Die, Billie Eilish. Uh, Best song is always tricky, right? Because we could like the other song, but because Billie Eilish is a bigger name, they would put down Billie Eilish on the voting ballot. You know that the other names are not recognizable sometimes. But of course, you know what? If this is a signal that Billie Eilish is gonna win Oscar for this song, James Bond song, I'm happy for her. My goodness, in the span of what 5 years, right, since Billie Eilish came into the scene, she had won multiple Grammys, and now she might have a chance at winning the Oscar. It's insane, and she's not even what 21 or something like that. Sorry, that's my phone. Um, Best screenplay. I'm sorry, best original score motion picture. Hans Zimmer for Dune. Everybody saw that coming, of course. Best screenplay motion picture, Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. That's a really cool movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a really, really cool film. Um, Black and white cinematography too, so it's pretty awesome. Best screenplay motion picture, Kenneth Branagh, Belfast. Best director motion picture, Jane Campion, The Power of the Dog. Best performance by an actor in a supporting role in any motion picture, Cody Smith McPhee, The Power of the Dog. Best performance by an actress in supporting role in any motion picture, Ariane DeBose, West Side Story. Best motion picture, non-English language. This is international film. Drive My Car from Japan. I haven't seen that one. I need to check it out. Best motion picture, animated movie, Encanto. Um, Again, everybody saw that coming. Either Disney or Pixar, you know, usually, you know, between them, you know, they swap places on winning these awards. Um, Best performance by an actor in a motion picture, musical, or comedy, Andrew Garfield, Tick Tick Boom. Yes, yes, I was rooting for Andrew. And you know what? We'll see at the Oscars, you know, because Andrew's gonna be on the same category as the other, you know, the dramatic actors like Will Smith. You know, the Oscars don't have separation with comedy or drama. But I think Andrew's gonna get nominated for the Oscar. I think so. Again, by the way, is he already got nominated for Hacksaw Ridge back in 2016. Best performance by an actress in a motion picture, musical, or comedy, Rachel Zegler, West Side Story. Best motion picture, musical, or comedy, West Side Story. Best performance by an actor in a motion picture drama, Will Smith, King Richard. So it's gonna be between King Richard or Andrew Garfield, you know, in the race for the Oscars for Best Actor. This one, oh my God, best performance by an actress in a motion picture drama, Nicole Kidman for Being the Ricardos. Look, I love Nicole Kidman, and I love that movie Being the Ricardos. Her performance in that movie was solid. All right, was really great, and I disagree with people who say, "Oh, Deborah Messing should have played her because she looked like Lucille Ball." Okay, so what if Deborah Messing looks like Lucille Ball? It's not like she could pull it off. I mean, it's a drama. This is a drama. This is not a comedy. All right. If it's a comedy, then yeah, maybe I would give her the benefit of the doubt. But this is a drama, and only Nicole Kidman could pull off what she did in this movie. If you have seen Being the Ricardos, you would know what I'm talking about. Um, but man, I was rooting for Kirsten Stewart. Come on, Kirsten Stewart for Spencer. Oh, you know what this means, right? Kristen Stewart's probably gonna be nominated for the Oscar for Best Actress, but she's not gonna win it. Um, it's one of those cases where she's just gonna be happy to be invited, you know, to the Oscars. um, but yeah, man, this bums me out. I was really looking forward to like rooting or being, you know, jumping up and down for Kristen Stewart if her name came up as the winner. But nope, Nicole Kidman won, and you know what? This might end up being Nicole Kidman's second Oscar win. This might become Nicole Kidman's second Oscar win. She already won one before for that movie. What was that? She played Virginia Woolf, I believe. The Hour, right? Years ago. So yeah, yeah, bummer, man. Kristen Stewart got robbed, yo. Kristen Stewart got robbed. I love her role or performance as Diane in that movie Spencer. That was so sublime. But hopefully, even if she doesn't win the Oscar, hopefully this is like the first of many more to come where Kristen Stewart plays gigs that are substantive, that are award worthy. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to what she used to do back in the day with the Twilight movies. Um, and both Best Motion Picture Drama goes to The Power of the Dog. I do not like this movie. This movie, no, okay. When I say that, people always like, attack me like, oh my god, are you anti this, anti trans, anti gay, anti? No, it's not that. I mean, I get that the movie is about this sexuality exploration. I get all that. It's just that the movie was boring. The movie put me to sleep. My goodness, it was so tough staying up through the Power of Dog. I saw it in the theater, and afterwards Benedict Cumberbatch came out and do a Q&A. That was the fun. That was the best part. Um, but the movie was. You know what? I love Brokeback Mountain. Brokeback Mountain is one of my favorite movies of all time. I thought Brokeback Mountain did a much better and more compelling way of exploring one's LGBTQ sexuality, as opposed to The Power of the Dog. The Power of the Dog is it's too cryptic, man. And I dare you to watch the movie on Netflix. It's there, available on Netflix for you guys to check out. But it's just a boring movie. The Power of the Dog is so boring as f. Hello, Chad Middleton. What up? What up? I tweeted a few minutes ago. I said The Power of the Dog winning Oscar for Best Picture would be the equivalence of The English Patient winning Oscar for Best Picture. Those of us who are old enough remember The English Patient winning for Best Picture, um, and we were like, "What?" To be fair, I didn't see the English Patient prior to it winning the Oscar. I saw it a few years after that because I was curious to see, like, okay, this one is an Oscar winner for Best Picture. It's got to be good, right? It's got to be good. It's got to be good. It won an Oscar, and I watch it. Oh my god! I think it took me a week to finally finish that because I kept like pausing the VHS or was it a DVD or VHS? Well, anyway, I kept pausing and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna pick up where I left off the next day, and it just like I had to drag my feet. I had to drag my feet to finish watching The English Patient, and so that I think the Power of the Dog winning Oscar for Best Picture would be just like that. The English Patient winning Oscar for Best Picture. Um, at least that's how it is to me. And if that's the case, then this is gonna be a very a year at the Oscars that just doesn't really excite me. You know what I'm saying? In previous years, I would have a contender. I would have a horse in that fight. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna be rooting for The Social Network or I don't know, Judas and the Black Messiah. I would have a dog in that fight. I would have a horse in that race. You know what I'm saying? But this year I don't got any because they're gonna give it to The Power of the Dog anyway. The Power of the 2021's most boring movie is gonna win Oscar. It just blah, blah. Oh my goodness, I almost fell asleep twice watching that film. So yeah, this is it. This is the full announced list of winners of the Golden Globes, which was not telecast because NBC said, "Hey, HFPA, get your shit together, or we're not gonna continue, or we're gonna continue not telecasting your Golden Globes." So NBC decided not to do that this year because of the controversies, and NBC said, "You know what? If 2023 by next year, if HFPA cleaned up their act and actually diversified their membership and actually more accommodating to journalists and critics that try to apply and did not kick them out. So like more welcoming, more inclusive. Then yeah, we'll come back and broadcast your Golden Globes. But until then, we're not gonna do that. And the celebrities too, they're like, oh yeah, we're not gonna, because the HFPA contacted every publicist in town trying to get the biggest names in town. Like, the publicist is like, oh, my client, my talent doesn't want to present for your show. They don't want to come. Not even via Zoom. Not even on. So I was like, oh, I think the only celebrity that showed up was Jamie Lee Curtis. I noticed on the Twitter feed, and then Jamie Lee Curtis, I've met her. She's very nice. I think she's just such a nice person. She's like, I don't think she has it. I don't think Jamie Lee Curtis has it in her bones to say no to HFPA. But the rest of the town were like, no, hanging up, no presenters, no celebrities, not even on Zoom. Nobody wants to show up. They are all boycotting HFPA until HFPA cleans up their act and get their shit together. So we'll see whether or not 2022 will be different in a good direction sort of way. So yeah, The Power of the Dog is probably gonna win Oscar for Best Picture, and that is so depressing because it's such a boring movie. Um, yeah, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think about this list of winners of Golden Globes, and do you have objection to any of them? Do you have somebody or a film that you rooted for and did not win, or um, was there any title that actually your favorite and actually won? Let me know in your thoughts below. And do you think that this is going to be a good indicator for the Oscars this year? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. And as always, subscribe. Let's rock this.